Lost parents, childhood trauma, erased memories. The dark backstory behind Gourdy Holloway. Welcome back to the Gardenview Center. The Halloween update is here, bringing new tunes, new floors, and lots of new lore. We've learned that the seasonal tunes always carry the darkest lore, but nothing prepared us for the story hidden in one small, forgotten room, the tragic history of Gourdy. If you look close enough on the new Halloween floor, you can find a secret hallway that leads to Gourdy's bedroom. What we found inside wasn't just spooky decor. It was evidence. Evidence of a family, a memory, and a corruption so cruel, it confirms the worst theories about the Gardenview creators. The first thing that hits you when you enter is the huge amount of Ichor. This black, corrupting substance doesn't just cover the walls, it's been deliberately smeared and used like paint. And the author is clearly Gourdy himself. There are numerous toon-sized handprints, likely Gourdy's, staining the walls. Then there are the frantic, scribbled phrases, written and rewritten in the black Ichor, don't forget. Remember. And the most heart-wrenching one, why can't I remember their faces? This single line confirms Gourdy is suffering from a forced memory loss, a devastating side effect of his creation, the Ichor corruption, or a deliberate action by the Gardenview founders. He's a child, desperately trying to recall the image of the people he loves most. But the strongest evidence, the actual clues to his lost family, are on one of the walls. It's covered in childlike sketches of two larger toon figures, presumably his parents from the original dDandy's World show. These figures have the same round heads and plant-like features as Gourdy. He's drawing them how he remembers them, or perhaps, how he thinks they should look. Yet, every single face is violently scribbled out with Ichor. We, the player, can't see them, and tragically, Gourdy can't remember them. The line, "not right," shows he tried over and over to get their faces down on paper, only to have his own fading memory betray him. This challenges the idea that Gourdy ever had a family in the traditional sense. Gourdy is the first definitive proof that some toons were given an entire family unit, parents, emotional ties, and all, but only as a temporary stage prop for a specific episode of the show. This implies a cruelty far worse than simple cut content. Gourdy's desperation implies his parents didn't disappear, they were written out. He's not mourning a lost family, he's mourning a memory that was never real, a narrative that the creators decided to erase from his programming. This traumatic erasure is what likely led to his twisted state. What can we learn about his lost parents? The posters contain fragmented messages that act as clues. Phrases like, "we miss you," and "don't forget," are obvious emotional pleas from a child who believes the show's script was his life. But we have to look closer at the other words: leaf, tail, her. She had it. The most haunting and critical phrase is, "she had it." What did his mother's character have? Was it a powerful trinket used in an episode? Was she the focus of the original Halloween special? Or perhaps, it refers to a visual element she possessed, a distinct costume piece, a pattern, difficult for Gourdy to replicate from memory. This is the dark truth of Gardenview. Toons are created, they are given a life and a complex emotional backstory, and then their creators disassemble the narrative threads, the parents, the friends, the setting, if it no longer suits the next episode's script. The toon is left behind with the genuine, shattering trauma of a memory that was never real. Gourdy's room is not a mystery to be solved, it's a permanent, tangible window into the mind of a child toon who has been fundamentally broken by the fake world he was forced to believe in. The Ichor on the wall isn't just goo, it's the evidence of his desperation, his shattered memories of a staged life, and his profound, deep-seated loneliness. The real horror in dDandy's world isn't the twists chasing you, it's the knowledge that the people who built this place are capable of this calculated cruelty. They didn't just scrap a character, they orphaned a child and erased his history. What do you think "she had it" means? Let me know your ideas about this theory. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.